What do you need? What's the purpose? What's the purpose of this checkpoint? I can hear you, but what do you want? It does. Yeah, I can roll down, but I'm not going to roll down. What? What do you want? Can I go? Can I go on my way? What? I know, that's why I stopped. Can I go on my way, though? Can I go on my way, please? Are you detaining me, then, if I'm not free to leave? Can I go on my way, please? Are you detaining me here? Are you detaining me? What? Can I go on my way, please? Can you hear what I'm saying now? Then how'd you answer the question if you can't hear me? I said, am I free to go on my way? What's your name? P. Shalgesny? Well, how do you pronounce that name? P-S-H-A-U-G-H-N-E-S-S-Y? Can I go on my way, please? I want to go on my way. Can I go on my way? Are you detaining me? Can I go on my way? Can I go on my way, please? I want to go on my way. Wait, are you threatening me or what? I got a camera. I see you got your cameras back there. Huh? Why, are you detaining me? Am I being detained? Hey, don't touch my car. Am I being detained? I'm being detained? What's the purpose of me being detained? What's the purpose of detaining me? Do you have probable cause to detain me? Do you have a search warrant? What about my Fourth Amendment rights? You don't have the right to detain me. I want to go on my way. Can I go on my way? Can I go on my way? Don't touch my car. This is my car. Get your hands off my car. Get your hands off my car. Am I being detained? For what grounds am I being detained? On what grounds are you detaining me? You're a liar. You can hear what I'm saying. Am I being detained?
I can't hear anything.
Okay, I just rolled it down. Am I being detained?
Pull over, sir.
Are you detaining me?
For right now, yes, we are.
For what? What purpose? What gives you the right to detain me here? This is my car. You do not have the right to detain me. I want to go on my way. I want to go on my way. Tell me when I'm free to go on my way, and I'll go on my way.
Pull the car over, sir.
I'll go on my way when I'm free to go on my way. Tell me when I'm free to go.
You're not free to go, sir. You're going to pull over right now. You're causing a motorist problem right now.
What right do you have? What cause do you have to suspect me here to pull me over?
Section 287 of the INA
says what?
Says that you must stop.
Answer all the questions you asked me? Yes. No, it doesn't. It says I have to stop. I'm here, stop, and I'm free to go on my way.
And right now, you're going to pull over for suspicion of hiding something. So pull over right now.
Suspicion of hiding what?
We can't see your vehicle.
You can see through the window. Wait, you have the right to search my vehicle without a warrant?
Yes, we do.
You cannot search my vehicle without a warrant. I got a copy of the Constitution in my backpack. You cannot stop me and search my vehicle without a warrant. That is my rights. This is the United States of America. This is not a border. If you're Border Patrol, why don't you go to the border?
We have a right.
This is the United States. I'm driving around the United States. I didn't cross any border, and you don't have the right to search my vehicle.
Pull over, sir.
I'm not allowing you to search my vehicle without a warrant. I can't let you search my vehicle without a warrant. Can I go on my way, please?
You need to pull the car over.
I'm not going to allow you to search my vehicle or my person without a warrant. I want to go on my way.
You're impeding traffic. You're causing a safety violation.
You do not have permission to search my vehicle. You do not have permission to search my vehicle. You do not have permission to enter my car. I want to go on my way. Do you have a warrant to search my car? You can search me without a warrant?
Yes, we can.
No, you cannot. This is the United States. The Fourth Amendment says you cannot search my car without a warrant. And I want to go on my way.
car over. Now.
Tell me when I'm free to go on my way.
So you're gonna stay here all day?
I want to go on my way. I want to leave right now. I'm ready to leave.
Right now.
What? On my way.
So you're gonna stay here all day?
I want to go on my way. I want to leave right now. I'm ready to leave.
Right now.
What?
You're gonna pull over right now.
I want to leave right now. I don't have the. What is that? What are you threatening me with?
I'm not threatening you. You're gonna
Did you just pull out a weapon? Did you just pull out a weapon? Because I won't answer your questions? I want to go free on my way. I want to go on my way. I'm a U.S. citizen, and you don't have the right to search my car without a search warrant. Why is he brandishing a weapon at me when I just want to go on my way? I live in the United States. I have the right to travel freely in the United States. I want to go on my way.
We're not talking to you.
I'm free to go on my way. Tell me when I'm free to go on my way. Tell me when I can leave. Am I being detained? Are you detaining me? When I can leave. Am I being detained? Are you detaining me? You're not detaining me? Okay, so you're not detaining me, but I can't go on my way?
Can you read?
All right, I'll read it out loud. Border Patrol agents are empowered under Sections 235 and 287 of the Immigration and Nationality Act to stop and question a person concerning his right to be or remain in the United States if the agent believes that the person is either illegally in the United States or guilty of committing an offense against the immigration laws of the United States for which the Immigration and Naturalization has jurisdiction. You have no reason to suspect that I'm here illegally.
Your windows.
You have no reason to suspect. That says you have to suspect that I'm here illegal. You have no suspicion. I'm driving down the road. There's no reason why you should suspect. And you do not have a warrant. It said on that card you don't have the right to search my vehicle without a warrant. No, I refuse to let you search my vehicle.
We're not gonna search the vehicle.
I refuse you to search me. You can't search me and you can't search my vehicle without a warrant. I have the right to be secure in my person and my property without a warrant.
Hold on a second, sir. Hey, real calm, real collected.
I'm calm.
Okay. Just to let you know, and U.S. versus my essay, in a border patrol checkpoint, the person's rights doesn't matter here.
Oh, my rights don't apply here?
They don't apply here at a checkpoint.
So I have no rights at a checkpoint.
You do not have rights. I can print it out for you if you want to see it.
Go ahead and print it out for me. Because no, I'm not going to pull over because I want to go free on my way and you are detaining me illegally. I do not. Don't tell me my rights don't apply in a checkpoint. My rights apply in the United States of America. This is the United States.
Under the Constitution, this is a legal checkpoint.
Oh, really? What part of... Name the section of the Constitution.
100 miles of the border.
So within 100 miles of the border, the Constitution does not apply? Within 100 miles of the border, the Fourth Amendment does not apply? I'm not trying to make a scene. I want to go to work. I'm trying to go to work. I'm trying to go on my way.
You work for the fire department?
I want to go free on my way. That's none of your business. I want to go free on my way.
You're not going anywhere.
I don't have to tell you where I work. I want to go on my way.
I can see it in your shirt. Therefore, you won't be reported to your commanding officer.
Okay, I want to go free on my way. Am I being detained here? Are you detaining me here? Is this a detention? Okay, and on what purpose are you detaining me?
You refuse to let us look in back.
Is it against the law for me to let you look in my car in the United States? Is it against the law for me not to answer your questions?
For me to think you're carrying something illegal, and so far you're giving it to me.
Hey, it is not my... I do not have to answer your questions. I want to go free on my way. If you have a search warrant, show it to me, and then you can look in the back of my car. If you don't have a search warrant, I want to go free on my way. I want to go. But you're detaining me here? Why am I being detained? What's the cause of your suspicion that you're detaining me here? I want to go free on my way. Tell me when I'm free to go.
Put it
Hey, what are you do? Are you gonna do something to my car? Huh? Are you gonna destroy my car?
Negative.
Are you gonna do something to my car without asking me?
Negative.
Because I just want to go on my way.
Negative.
There's no reason for you to do anything to my car. I don't know what tools he has there. Just tell me when I'm free to go. Yeah, the gentleman that was brandishing a weapon to me a little bit earlier that looked like nunchucks is now on the phone. I don't know who he's calling. I was told so far that I was being detained by one officer and told by another that I was not being detained. They've tried to open my car door several times. I'm just asking to go on my way. He showed me a little card that confirmed that he had to have some reason to suspect that I was doing something illegal in regard to immigration in order for him to stop me and search my car and force me to stay.
How you doing? Can you hear me? All right.
What's going on? I want to go on my way, and I'm being detained here, and I want to go on my way.
Okay.
And I do not want to allow them to search my vehicle because they don't have a warrant to search my vehicle. Because I'm traveling down the road here, and I have no reason to be suspected here. I've already said that I'm on my way to work, and I want to go on my way, and yet I'm being detained here.
Okay. Well, do you know what it is that we do here, sir? First off, this is a U.S. Border Patrol checkpoint.
This is not the border. This is not any border. I am traveling within the United States. I have not crossed any international border, and I just want to go on my way.
Okay. The law allows interior checkpoints within 100 miles of the border.
I agree. I understand that. Sure.
Within 100 miles of the border, this is what...
That's why I stopped, because we're stopped here because it's a checkpoint and I have to stop. That's why I stopped.
Okay. Under that same law, we're allowed to inspect people traveling on the highways that have a nexus to the border.
That is not true. You have to have a reason to suspect that I violated immigration laws, which I have given you no reason to suspect that. He just showed me the card. I just read it. He just educated me. He had me read a little card that said that. I just read it out loud to him.
What do you say? Okay. What it is we need no suspicion to stop everybody.
That's why I stopped.
All right. We need mere suspicion to secondary anybody for further inspection. Okay? You understand the levels of suspicion? I see you're wearing a firefighter shirt, so you have some grasp of civil and criminal law. Am I right?
Yes.
So I can use legal terms and you're not going to get confuzzled on me? All right. We need little or no or mere to secondary you for further inspection. Okay?
You have no mere suspicion.
Sir, would you we inspect on...
Tell me why you're suspecting me of breaking immigration law.
Okay. We inspect on average thousands of cars here, okay? All right. Now, would you agree with me that anything outside the norm is suspicious?
I want to go on my way. I'm not going to agree with anything that you say.
I made the point that anything outside the normal occurrence could be considered suspicious, and you're refusing to acknowledge that point, sir?
I just want to go on my way.
Okay. The reason you've been referred to secondary is because you're acting in a suspicious manner.
Because I just want to go on my way and don't feel that I have to answer questions to you. I'm traveling. You know what?
People say U.S. citizen or whatever, roll down their window and speak to the officer. You are not behaving in a normal fashion. That is suspicious.
My window is down far enough to speak. I don't want him sticking his nunchucks in my stinking car that he pulled out and brandished at me a little while earlier.
All right.
He brandished a weapon at me. Maybe I don't want to roll down the window and have that weapon in my face.
You know what, sir? You're
What?
a liar. And you're very...
I got you on tape brandishing it, and you're calling me a liar? You pulled out a weapon, you said that's it, and you ripped out a weapon.
You keep holding a gun behind there. I don't know what you're hiding behind the window that is tinted. Do you understand?
This window is not tinted outside the law. You can see in just fine.
I do not know that. But I can't see inside that window and the way you're behaving. And you're acting in a very...
You know what? I'm behaving like somebody who believes that this is a free country and doesn't appreciate this stinking police state where I have to be stopped in the middle of the road to tell you the answer to a question. I just want to go free on my way. Tell me when I'm free to go. If you're detaining me, then tell me why you're detaining me. There's no suspicion here. I want to go on my way. I'm being illegally detained. According to the 4th Amendment of the Constitution, which is the highest law in this country.
The Constitution, this checkpoint's already been upheld by the Supreme Court of the United States.
That's why I stopped here, because this checkpoint has been upheld by the Supreme Court of the United States.
So basically, what's going on here is you're refusing to cooperate with the inspection. You're detained.
I'm allowed to be stopped here, but my car is not allowed to be inspected without a warrant or probable cause, and you have no probable cause or a warrant. I've stopped here, but I will not allow you to search my vehicle without a warrant. I can't allow you to search my vehicle without a warrant. What's that?
Let me tell you how that's going to be. You're feeling that you've got no penalty coming up here, okay? And I'm about to explain to you the penalty, okay? You are not free to go until the inspection is complete, okay? We have referred you to the secondary inspection area, and you are refusing to move your vehicle. Thereby, you're blocking the lane of travel on the interstate. New Mexico State Police will cite you, and they are coming.
You know what? I want to go free on my way. I'm not going to pull into secondary because I want to go on my way, and you don't have the right to send me to secondary because I don't have any reason to be suspected, and I want to go on my way. You have no probable cause. I'm saying you don't have probable cause here, and so I want to go on my way. You can't send me to secondary without probable cause.
Yes, I can. I can send you to secondary with mere suspicion.
You have no reason to suspect me of violating immigration. I told you that I've crossed no international border.
Negative, sir. We don't need you to
I'm in the United States. I want to travel freely in the United States. I've stopped as the law requires me to do, and now I want to go on my way.
Sir, would you cooperate with the inspection? You will be allowed to depart and thereby continue your...
I want to go free on my way.
Well, you can't, sir. We're detaining you.
What suspicion are you detaining me on?
We're detaining you on mere suspicion of illegal activity, which is all...
What illegal activity do you suspect me of, sir?
Right now, you're interfering in a federal investigation.
This is... listen, Agent Hutchison, what have I done to make you suspect me of illegal activity?
Your lack of cooperation in and of itself.
I don't want to cooperate because I want to go free on my way. I have cooperated by stopping here. By stopping, I've cooperated with the checkpoint. I stopped and I obeyed the law, and now because I am suspicionless, I want to go free on my way because I am a U.S. citizen, and the 4th Amendment says that I have the right to be secure in my person and property and not to be searched without a warrant or without some kind of probable cause.
Yes, sir. And the Supreme Court, in interpretation of that very same document, has found that at this checkpoint, we need mere suspicion to secondary you for suspicion.
And you cannot tell me what suspicion you have, that or what illegal activity. What activity are you suspecting me of?
Sir, I have no idea.
So you have no idea what you suspect me of, but you just somehow suspect me of illegal activity? That's not probable cause. You just said that you have no idea what you suspect me of, but you suspect me of something? That makes no sense.
Well, right now, sir,
I want to go free on my way. What's that?
Right now, sir, I'm pretty sure you're a terrorist.
You're pretty sure I'm a terrorist because I believe in the United States Constitution?
Well, yes, sir. I think you're attempting to use the law to yourself to smuggle some type of contraband through our checkpoint. And until we prove that you're not...
You know what? I've already said that I'm on my way to work and that I've crossed no international border.
Well, that's very nice, sir, but that's not the question we asked you, is it?
Well, just let me know when I'm free to go on my way.
Do you have some identification?
I'm ready to go on my way.
Do you have some ID?
I want to tell me when I can go on my way.
You to present valid ID while operating a motor vehicle to any peace officer. We are peace officers.
Let me know when I'm free to go on my way.
So you're refusing to present an ID card while driving a...
That's not what I said. I said I want to go on my way.
Sir, do you have a valid driver's license?
Just let me know when I can go.
Well, you're not free to go, sir. Sir, right now you're in violation of the law. because you refused to present a valid ID.
You are in violation of the law by sending me to secondary without suspicion. And you can't even tell me what I'm being suspected of. The Supreme Court didn't say that. Go, print it out. Tell me the case. You're wrong. The Supreme Court upholds this checkpoint, and that's why I've stopped here, but I want to go on my way.
And you're saying that, oh, this whole checkpoint is illegal.
I didn't say it's illegal. I stopped here, and I want to go on my way. I never said the checkpoint was illegal. I've stopped at the checkpoint in accordance with the law, and you have no legal right to search my vehicle.
2 New Mexico statutes, sir. You're blocking traffic on the freeway, and you're refusing to prevent a...
I am not blocking traffic because I am ready to go on my way at any time.
Sir, you're not permitted to leave until after inspection. We've referred you to the secondary inspection area.
I want to go on my way. Let me know when I'm free to go on my way.
And
I do not want to block this highway. You are stopping me. You have me stopped in this highway. I want to go free on my way.
And you're not until you cooperate with the inspection.
I have stopped in accordance with the law, and now I want to go on my way since I have no suspicion. I've stopped in accordance with the law, and now I want to go on my way. And you're detaining me illegally when I'm just trying to leave. I'm not blocking this highway. You are blocking the highway by stopping me illegally. I want to go on my way. I have no desire to be stopped here. This was not a voluntary stop.
And you refuse to present a valid operator's permit.
I want to go on my way.
On the highway.
I want to go free on my way. Let me know when I can do so.
All right. Sir, you're detained. You are not free to go. If you attempt to leave the checkpoint, that is, in fact...
I'm not going to leave until you tell me that I'm free to go, and I'm waiting to hear that I'm free to go.
You are not free to go.
Let me know when I'm free to go, and I'll go on my way.
Get this idea from checkpointusa.org, sir?
What are you asking me?
Did you get the idea to do this by...
I've refused to answer these questions.
Did you get the idea to do this by...
I've refused to answer these questions at many checkpoints. I drive back and forth to California every week, and I don't believe that as a U.S. citizen, I have to stop here and tell you the answers to all these questions. I want to go on my way. I've stopped in accordance with the law. I'm traveling within the United States, and I want to go on my way. As soon as you tell me I'm free to go, I'm going to go on my way.
All right, okay. Do you actually work as a firefighter? Hey,
I want to go on my way.
Wow, man, I'm just trying to make conversation.
All right, I just want to go on my way, all right?
I understand. You understand that through a proxy that you're employing us to do this job, and we have to do the best job possible?
Believe me, I'm all for border control. I'm all for protecting our borders.
Well,
I believe it's important.
the strategy behind these checkpoints is like football. You know, we're covering the backfield. You're out of Arizona?